Hello, my little potato, you beautiful soul. I always like to start off with I love you, so I love you. Today I did not sleep well last night, and then my dad came in my room probably like 5:45 and was like, "Hey, I need you to take my car to the mechanic, and I have an appointment at 8 o'clock." So it's like, okay. And so I ended up going there. I was a little bit late, but I figured out. And then I had an appointment at 10 o'clock, which I was able to take the call in the what is the word I'm looking for? In at the dealership while I was waiting. And then after my appointment, I was trying to go to the doctor today to get a new IUD, but that wasn't going to be possible because the doctor was out. So maybe in August, because I don't think July is going to be possible. So that leaves me August. Right now I don't know. I am working on things. I had an opportunity. I saw something come up on Facebook for me to do like a 2 day thing, that pays $600. So that would greatly help with income for the month of July because even with that check for 500 and something dollars, I still need to have money for New Orleans. I need to have money for Florida. I still need to pay my friend. So, I have to pay my one, and I still have to pay my phone bill. So it's like a lot of little things. And so I say extra $600 would be super helpful. Um, I don't know what else. I did check with the people that got my coloring book, and their copies all came in fine. So I don't know what happened with mine. But it's okay. Um, I have to order a new one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I have to order a new one. We're still working on my coloring book, my kids' coloring book. I'm gonna work on that tomorrow again as well. It's just so much. Um, it's so much trying to like figure it out. Like I I don't know, like if I'm doing something wrong or But while I was at the dealership today, I saw this guy and I looked over at his font and I was like, "Oh, I really like that font. I should use that font." And I asked him, and then he didn't even know. And I was like, okay. Because I thought it was like in a Word, I thought he was using a Word document, so it'd be easy to just be like, oh, just click it and it would show the font. But I just ended up taking a picture of it. And then it turns out I'm already using that font, so it worked out great. But yes, I had my meeting today, came home. I did not go to the gym. I was just really tired today. Um, I didn't go to the grocery store either. I still have yet to get the clothes off the bed. Um, So tomorrow is work on coloring book, school, maybe publish some Reddit audios. I need to advertise. Oh, and I watched a movie today. It was called Voicemails for Isabel, and I started crying because there was like a line in the beginning, and I just started crying. And the person said, "You're the most lovable person," and I just was you're the easiest person to love or something. And I lost it, started crying. I cried a couple times in that movie. It was very touching. It was done very well. Um, I was happy to watch it. I was glad that I watched it. Maybe things like that affect me because like somewhere in me, I think that I'm hard to love. You know, maybe that's something in me. I was talking to my friend today, and she was going to do EMDR therapy at one time, and she couldn't do it because her body disassociated so much that she was unable to. And then her friend said, maybe EMDR therapy isn't for you, and that's okay too, you know? not everything has to be, because it's traumatic, and I don't know, like, and I was telling her that, there was one day, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but like my mom like ripped me like hard. And I was on the phone with my friends and they were in my ear because like I had an earbud in and like they could physically see my face. And the one was like I could, it was weird because like I could hear them, but like I was just disassociated and I don't know. Mm. You know, I've been letting go of things and I have been working on one of the things that I've been letting go is that I won't be a success or that if I move out that I'm gonna have to come back. And I think what also I need to let go of, which I hadn't even thought of, is like is the beliefs I have around money that money, and money it's been doing better. It comes in exactly, when I need it. And things are happening and I know that things always happen in the right timing, maybe not when I want them to. And I was reminded when I went to the bathroom earlier today because my parents have a sign in the bathroom that says love is patient. And I always need to remember that because I know that I'm far from being the most patient person. I'm pretty patient. However, I need to work on being more patient. And on the plus side of things, my friend and I, our birthdays are around the same time. So we're gonna take a trip for our birthdays and we're gonna go to California. So that way, I've never planned a trip for my birthday. I've never planned being out of state or even out of the city. And I, to me, last year on my birthday was like pretty sad. Like I was like very sad. And this year to be planning a trip for my birthday to be in California and then flying back. And by that time, I plan to be living in Florida. And so to start my birthday in California and to end my birthday in Florida to me is like a wish. It sounds so silly, but it's like a wish come true because it's actually a dream come true because it's kind of like a metaphor for me of how far I came from last year, where last year I was at home and the next year I'm literally crossing the country. Um, and it's just, to me is a sign of progress and about going like nationwide. And I wanted to do that. And in some ways I wish I could change my answers to what I wrote, but at the same time, look, for the like applying for the content creator thing, but at the same time it's true. Like I wanted that, but like everything that I do is with the intention of becoming a public speaker one day and being a writer and all of those things. And maybe I'm depleted and may like because I saw this thing about there's a difference between lazy and being depleted. Lazy is just like I don't want to do it and there's no guilt. Depleted is like I really need to do that, but I can't do it. So tomorrow, at least, I need to get the clothes off the bed. I like cleaned my room the other day, cleaned, and I have school tomorrow, and I have so many things that I need to do. And one of them can start with like putting the clothes away, right? And I have laundry that I need to do. Well, the laundry is just towels, you know? And I need to, um, working on the storyboard is not a priority right now. I need to finish the coloring books, both of them tomorrow, and get those submitted to Amazon because that was my goal for the end of June. And that's my thing tomorrow. So, and I have school and I have homework and not homework, but get the clothes off the bed, clean the room, um, work on those two coloring books, which they've been taking me longer, but maybe it's just, you know, like I said, I need to work on one project at a time. So this is my thing that I'm going to work on tomorrow is getting those two coloring books. Um, what's it called? Getting the two coloring books sorted and ready to go. Like I've had to do so many chats in order to figure it out because I am just I'm 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 I'm, I'm doing what I can. I'm trying, and I just feel like I'm kind of behind on things, you know. And it's not that, and always have to remember that it's not that I'm behind. It's just I have some sort of picture in my head of where in my life I'm supposed to be. And it's hard to say where in your life you're supposed to be when you've never been there before. And it's really just pressure that I put on myself. And I think I'm also nervous because June is ending. And I don't know, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I do know that I have the interview on Tuesday, so I need to listen to the one person's podcast before Thursday. So that way I can get an idea of their style. And I was at the dealership today and I thought about I actually thought about bringing the magazine home with me so I could start a new vision board, but I'm good with what I have now. I adjusted mine the other day. I took something off. Um, I know that things are always working out for me exactly the way that they're supposed to, and that God doesn't yuck my yum. God always has greater plans for me than even I have for myself. And I just need to work on trust and patience and surrender and rather than guilting myself, like work on saying this is what I can do is all I can do. And when I do all I can do, there's no guilt to be had, right? And I just the the issue that I'm having is I don't know if like am I supposed to, do the coloring books or is it just like I'm supposed to be doing something else? And that's kind of what I'm having trouble with at the moment. But that's just I think that's an entrepreneur struggle. Is wondering if you're doing the right thing. So, especially when it can seem like there's like roadblocks. And I'm like, well, am I not being stubborn? Am I not being stubborn? Am I not being patient enough? Or what is it? So, an entrepreneur's life for me, right? Reminded me of the song A Pirate's Life for me. Yo ho, and a bottle of rum or something. I don't have any rum, I just have water. Colored black cherry water. So, as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to me and my ramblings. I even published on Reddit today, so I did. I think I did do more than I think I did, but you know me though. So, as always, thank you again for listening. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.